that little diatribe out of the way, let's get into our main topics here today, shall we? And we're going to start off with this. Borderlands. Ooh. The highly anticipated Eli Roth, Cate Blanchett, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart film, nay, masterpiece. Released in theaters this weekend. Wasn't very good. I mean, listen, it's not the worst film of the year. The movie has some upside. There are some decent moments, I suppose, but overall, it's a bad film. It's a really bad film. Now, there were the opening weekend projections that it said it could get $10 to $20 million opening weekend, probably in that $15 million range. I think a couple of people in this room thought it would get to that $15 million. It happens.
It did worldwide.
Yeah. Fueled by an absolutely horrendously bad marketing campaign and fueled by horrendously bad critic reviews. Borderlands right now, after all the reviews are now in, stands at a mighty 9%.
All right, it's climbed up from 3.
Tripled to 3%. It's climbed all the way up to 9%. Borderlands has bowed in a $115 million movie to an $8.8 million opening weekend. Let me repeat that. Borderlands, a movie that cost $115 million to make, made $8.8 million at the box office. I think there are a number of things that went into this. Number one, it was super badly promoted. Number two, they've literally been talking about this movie for 5 years. I think a lot of people were already under the assumption the movie came out in theaters already years ago. They made a really bad movie. I mean, so there's a lot of things that accumulated up. And don't give me the excuse, oh, it only did badly because Deadpool's in theaters. Guess what? It Ends With Us came out in theaters this weekend and made $50 million while Deadpool was in theaters. So don't give me that excuse. It's really bad. 8.8 million. I want you to wrap your head around this too. They spent a paltry $30 million on marketing this film. That's not enough. So with marketing and the budget, we'll round it up a bit. You're roughly looking at a movie that cost them $150 million to put into theaters. That means this movie needs to make somewhere in the $225 to $230 million range to break even. And its worldwide total after its first weekend is $16 million. And this is going to be the biggest weekend they have. It's only going to get smaller from here.
I can't believe the last Borderlands game was released in 2019.
Has it been that long ago?
Yeah, it's definitely.
It doesn't feel like that long ago.
Definitely, if you're going to get the fandom into a theater, you got to make the movie a lot closer to when the game was released.
And this isn't even going to be like a 50% drop next
I was
week.
hoping there was still a
It's going to be worse.
Yeah, I was hoping there was still a
Oh, no, you're talking about a 60 to 70% drop because the word of mouth is terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible word of mouth. Like, we're looking at a movie that very well could end up losing like $170 million. Think about that.
Sorry, Lionsgate.
Sorry, yeah. But I mean, they dropped the ball so many times on this. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, they need about 225 to 230 just to break even. And they're going to be lucky if they get to 40. They're going to be lucky if they get to 40. It is unbelievable how much of a flop this is. And listen, I take no joy in this, in announcing this, because I'm a big fan of Eli Roth. Cate Blanchett is a top 2 or 3 greatest actresses of all time. Jamie Lee Curtis is an Academy Award winner. Kevin Hart isn't for everybody, but I like Kevin Hart. And so it gives me no joy about, oh my God, did this movie fall on its face? Unbelievable. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Miracle Made. Guys, it's hot outside and your nighttime bedroom temperature has a huge impact on your sleep quality. So if you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Miracle Made sheets are inspired by NASA and use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature regulating so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. There are just so many things that make these sheets so fantastic. We already mentioned the self-cooling properties for better quality sleep, but they're also self-cleaning. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. So go to trymiracle.com/Campea. That's TRYMIRACLE.com/Campea to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code Campea at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/Campea and use the code Campea to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/Campea to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? I mean, a lot of people knew it was going to flop, but I didn't hear a lot of people guessing under $10 million. Made 8.8 in its opening weekend, needs 225 to 230 to break even. What do you think about this? Did you go out to see it? What did you think of the movie? Maybe you liked it. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.